Hello, everybody. Today, I want to charge the Inspector General of Police and the National Assembly and the President of our country, President Muhammadu Buhari, especially the Inspector General of Police. Please, withdraw police officers from the elites now. This is urgent because when our country is under fire, the country is burning down, a house is burning, and you are taking our officers to go and be running errand for the elite. The elites are killing our country. The elites are taking over the people who are supposed to protect the whole country just for themselves. I mean, look at Nigeria. You will see it's a common sight to see orderlies and security escorts carrying the handbags and umbrellas of those they are supposed to protect. Is that protection? No, it's running errands. Our police officers are now shoe shiners, bag carriers, and errand boys. That is what they've been reduced to. They wash their clothes. They wash the clothes of these governors, their wives and their children, and cars. They wash their cars. They carry their handbags. They engage in all forms of domestic chores. And they are supposed to be police. They are supposed to be the police. That's why we have all these headsmen running riots. That's why we have all these bandits and all these terrorists everywhere, because there are no people to police them, to police the country. Inspector General of Police, Solomon Aranse, please act now. You should act now. Nigeria has about only 300,000 serving police officers. Out of that number, 100,000 are attached to 1/3 of 300,000. 100,000 are only attached to individuals to carry their bags. What nonsense is that? And I say, if this Inspector General of Police will not act, National Assembly, please, senators, you need to do something about this urgently. And if they are not acting, President Buhari, you need to pay attention to this. Because the citizen and police ratio in Nigeria is not even much. The ratio is too small. We have too few policemen. And now you are taking 1/3 of them to carry bags for some people. With a population of 200 million people, we only have we only have about one policeman to 600 people. 600 citizens. One policeman is supposed to police 600 citizens. But in the actual sense, it's supposed to be 180, one policeman to 180 citizens. It's supposed to be 180 police officers per 100,000 people. So, but what we are having in Nigeria is we are already running short of officers. In the United Nations has a standard for this, which indicates that it should be about 340 police officers. 340 police officers per 100,000 people. The UN recommends minimum police strength of 220 per 100,000 people. But what do we have in Nigeria? We have them overstretched. Our police are overstretched already. And then out of the little that we have, we are still giving 1/3 of them, 100,000 police to take care of some so-called elite. No wonder Nigeria is said to have one of the highest crime rates in Africa, because we don't have people. That's why our crime rate is one of the highest in the world, in Africa, and in the world also. We have enough security companies in Nigeria. I don't know why the police have to do the work of security companies. Let the VIPs that we have, let the so-called elites, let them engage the security companies. But because they can just give chicken change to the police and pay almost close to nothing to them and engage them for nothing. That's why they are not engaging the security companies. Because in Nigeria we have enough security companies. The statistics says we have over 10,000 security companies that are registered in Nigeria, and out of them 6,000 are already licensed. We have 10,000 of them, but 5,000 to 6,000 of them have license to carry firearms and everything. Look at Egypt, for example. Egypt is doing better than us. They have 290 citizens per one officer. But Nigeria is per 1,000. The same thing in US. US has 230 citizens per one. Let's even talk about soldiers, by one officer too. That's in the US, but we have one officer per 1,000 citizens. South Africa has 350 per one officer. But, all these countries are doing better than us. But Nigeria has 1,000 people for one policeman to protect. But with them being taken away now, it's crisis. Egypt spends how much? We don't even have money to spend. These people, if this elite want people to protect them, either they will engage like I said, the private security organizations, companies, or let them give the money to the federal government. Let the federal government start a separate squad. Just not call them police, but call them a security squad. Let it be a business for the federal government. Let them start a security squad. They will protect. They will prepare them. Let them go and be protecting the VIPs. And then that money could be used to fund and support the police. So it will be a special department in the police force that is just there, being trained to just act as security operatives to individuals, but they will have to pay high for it, so that money could now go to support our police. Because right now we don't have enough money supporting our soldiers and police. Let's compare what Nigeria spends on our security people to what other countries. Let's take Egypt, for example, that is close to us. Egypt spends $300 per one soldier, right? Averagely. South Africa spends $230 dollars per one soldier. Nigeria spends only $20 per one soldier, or per one officer, per one officer. $20. What is that? That is nothing. So we need to act fast, because US, for example, spends $16,000 per one officer. 16,000. But Nigeria, we are nowhere to be found. So, but even our military and budget, defense budget, is nothing to write home about. Egypt, for example, has a budget of 7 billion. Sometimes even it goes to up to 10 billion, 11 billion dollars yearly on their military. South Africa spends $3.6 billion on their military. But Nigeria is one of the lowest in Africa and in the world. It's just $2.2 billion. Only $2 billion we spend on the military and soldier and everybody together. So we are lagging behind, and we don't have the resources to really do to protect our country. At a situation like this, and at a time like this, when the whole country is in crisis, at a situation like this, when the whole, when security foundation of the country is broken down, we need to wake up and stop playing rubbish. Stop playing, this errand boy kind of situation. I mean, we need to get serious. If we are really serious about protecting the larger number of Nigerians, let the elite take care of themselves. Let the elite spend their money, and let them provide more, more resources for the country to be able to, release the military and the police to be able to take care of the larger population. Our country is too large for that. We need to recruit more police. Please, President Buhari, do something about this. National Assembly, do something about this. Let's withdraw these men from just doing all this petty work, and let them go and really do what matters. Protect the lives and properties of Nigerians. For the love of God, church, and nation. Sunday, Adelaja is my name. Peace.